Alright, Frank, I'm about halfway done with your brand new 29LX. After you see this video, man, we can discuss what I did and why I did it, and I can tell you the details on everything. Let's see here. 50-watt bird slug, as always, going into a bird dummy load, 30 microamp, full scale deflection, 50 watt bird slug, 50 watts, authentic bird peak reading meter, 10 watts. Yeah, hello. So it's holding 50 watts audio. Now I'll show you what I did to the component side. Alright, I added this capacitor right here, this capacitor right here, this capacitor right here, 15 amp diode. If the radio was to get hooked up backwards, then it'll simply blow the fuse. So what I did was, this is the factory one that came in the radio. So you can't replace the wires that go from where it plugs in right here to the board like I did with this one. See how big of a negative wire? See how big black negative wire? So the wires right here, they're just not going to allow for the radio to produce very much power, and this is just a horrible cheap design. And you can't tack a diode right here for reverse polarity protection. 10,000 microfarad electrolytic capacitor. It's holding 50 watts, no problem. Let's go ahead and look at it on the reference meter. This is not meant to be accurate like the bird. This is meant just to give you an idea. Hello, hello, 1 2 1 2 1, hello. All right, now we'll go from the 20 watt scale to the 200 watt scale. The 5 is 50. Hello audio, hello audio. Hey, it is pretty close to the bird. Hello audio, hello audio, hello. It usually is. But anyway, Frank, just want to give you an update. Of course, I build my own gate voltage circuit. This is a thicker insulator, and I use the gray heatsink compound, and I put just a thin amount on everything. Not very much, because if you put too much, it'll hold in heat. So you want to put just a thin, even amount, and make sure everything's real clean. I always clean everything up with alcohol, make sure it gets a flush connection. But anyway, that's an update on this brand new Cobra 29LX. By the way, as always, I made the talk back to where you can actually turn it up and hear it at 70 mile an hour, to where before from the factory, when you have the talk back turned up all the way, you can just barely hear it. Now it's loud and clear. I don't know if I mentioned, but I also replaced this capacitor right here. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with the radio. Oh yeah, by the way, of course, all the limiters are still on the radio, as they always are on every radio. But anyway, appreciate you letting me work on this radio and do the tune-up for you, Frank.